Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to be making beaded hairpins, and we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to make beaded hairpins. You're going to need your tools. You're going to need some wire. It's the really thin wire. I think it's one of the thinnest wires you can get. I don't have any labels, so I don't know what it is, but it's very bendy. Let's just put it that way. Very, very bendy. You're going to need some bobby pins, and you're going to need some feature beads. Okay? So let's get started. We're going to start by getting out our flush cutters so that we can cut ourselves a piece of wire. Okay. So let's take a length of wire. As you can see, mine has come unspun. And we're probably going to take a good 30 centimeters, okay? And we're going to cut that. Put that out of our way. And we're going to work on one bobby pin. We'll get those out of the way. Okay, so when you do your bobby pin, when you're putting it in your hair, you want to put it bumps side down. A lot of people think that's the wrong way, but you want to put the bumps side down so it doesn't move so much in your hair. That helps stabilize it. So when I build my pin, I build it on the top. Okay, so we're going to start by putting our wire through our pin, and we are just going to bring it to the end. We are going to wrap it just once from the short end, and then we're going to start wrapping. We're going to do 2 wraps. Oh, make sure you're going between, because you don't want to close your bobby pin, do you? Okay, so see, we're just putting some wraps. We want to keep this up at the top. We'll fix that after. So a couple of wraps up at the top, okay? We want those nice and snug. Can you see how they're nice and snug? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a big bead at the back, and then we'll do some little beads. I'm gonna use these cute square ones. And we're just going to put it for the length of the pin, the hairpin, bobby pin, whatever you want to call it. So let's go and measure. Okay, so we're going to need more. We want to get on the flat side to the other end, but we don't want to go too far. So we've got 1 big, 3 little. I'm going to put 3 more little and see what I think. See if that gets us across the pin. We're going to have some spaces, so I'm going to put 2 more of my smaller beads. Ooh, look at that. Geez, I'm going out of focus. See that pretty bead? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to move those beads out of the way. So that's what I've got. That's the design for my pin, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a couple of wraps just at the very end, okay? And it's okay if it doesn't quite fit all the way to the end, okay? So we're just going to give a couple of wraps, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to move these beads over. We're going to make sure it stays open so we don't accidentally. And what we're going to start to do is we're going to go in between each bead with our wrap. So you want to keep it nice and tight, okay, towards the top. Adjust those beads, manipulate those beads. Okay, so we're going to do another one, and we're going between the beads now. So, there we go. There we go. We're going all the way to the other side of the big bead. Do that and meet me back. Okay, so I'm all the way to the other side of the big bead, and now making sure we're just going to go back through all again to the other end. And you're pulling tight, right? You're pulling nice and tight and getting those wires in between the beads. There we go. See how it kind of popped in there? Okay. Between each bead. All the way. And that's going to give you a nice, and pull it tight. It's going to give us a nice looking pin. Okay, and then when we get to the end, we're going to do one wrap. Let's do 2 wraps. And you want your wire ending up at the top, okay? Now, we're going to cut and we're going to leave a little bit of wire. So what? Maybe that's about 1/2 inch. Okay, we're going to take our round nose pliers and we're just going to take this little piece here and we're going to make it a spiral. Okay, we're just going to turn it in on itself and spiral it. Then we're just going to press it right up against that bead. See? So it's got a nice little finish. Now we're going back to this mess over here. We're going to make sure all of this is moved up to the top. You want it around that bend. Oops, can you see me? Sorry. We're making all that wire go around the bend there. Okay. And if you just have to use your pliers, there you go. See, I got it around the bend. Okay. And we've got a bit of wire here. We're going to make it just a bit shorter. And we're also going to spiral this one. So you grab it with your round nose, and we're just going to put it at bend in there. Okay. And then we're going to press that right against the bead. There we go. So this way you have no sharp pieces. Okay, and there you go, guys. You just made a beaded bobby pin. So the way I wear these is I usually put like a little twist in my hair, and I put this, sorry I keep going out of focus. I'm just unhappy with where that's sitting because I'm a perfectionist. There we go, that's where I want it. Okay, so I would put this, I would take a piece of hair and I would just twirl it, and then I would put this to hold it in place with the side part or something like that. When I make these, I usually sell them in 2s. So I would make a matching one to go with this. And yeah, That's it, guys. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and check my description. I have all kinds of interesting things in my description. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.